This is the continuation of report of burday. So we start off guided instruction, Madeline Hunter model, and Arnsten and Hanskins 2018. Review. Focus on previous lesson as students to summarize main points. So this is, we say that review, need ka mag-focus sa previous lesson, need mo i-recap para may numduman sa mga student. Kaya syempre pag previous lesson, ang mga student gamay lang ang maka-remember sa last discussion nila sa previous lesson. Anticipatory set focus students' attention on new lesson, stimulate interest in the new materials. This step is crucial for grabbing students' attention and generating interest in the new lesson. Then need mo mag-use of engaging like activities, questions, or story to connect the new materials to student existing knowledge and experience. Then modeling provides several examples or demonstration throughout the lesson. Need mo i-demonstrate ang concepts kay to ipakita nimo sa student kung unsa ang pag-apply sa new knowledge, then also providing a clear and concise models for them to follow. The more examples you provide, the better the student will understand. Then objective is state explicitly what is to be learned, state rational, or how it will be useful. Dapat ang, syempre, pag objective, dapat imo sang i-clear sa student kung unsay lang angay buhaton or be able to do by the end of the lesson, then explain why this is important, connecting it to real-world applications or future learning. Input, identify needed knowledge and skills for new learning lessons. Mag-present kag new information in a clear, then organize the manner mo ng input, then check for understanding. Monitor students' work before they become involved in lesson activities. Check to see they understand direction or task. So, need sa gyud nimo nga before ka mag-involve og new activities nila, need gyud nimo sila nga mag-ask kag question sa ilaha if nakasabot ba sila kay og maghatag kag kuan nyo activity niya wa pa sila nakasabot, so dili gid sila kabalo ana, dapat i-check sa gud nimo ilang knowledge og nakasabot ba sila. Guided practice, periodically ask students question and check their answer again, monitor understanding. So need gid ka mag-ask sa student gud og question kay and check their answer kay syempre og intay mangutan sa niya tapos wa siya katubag, so wala gyud siya kasabot sa imong gi-discuss or sa imong gikuan sa ilaha. So need gyud mo nga mangutana ka, then i-check ilang mga answer og okay ba. Independent practice, assign independent work or practice when it reasonably sure that students can work on their own with understanding and minimal frustration. So let's proceed to C, mastery learning. G.H. Black and Lauren Anderson model and Arnsten and Hansken 2018. So clarify, explain to student what they expected to learn. Then inform, teach the lesson relying on the whole group instruction. We say the teacher need to lesson material in the entire class and whole group instruction. Practice, give a formative quiz on a no-fault basis. Student can check their own papers. So maghatag kanila og quiz para ma-check nimo lang understanding din. Ang pasabot aning no-fault basis kay we say it that like meaning the quiz is for learning, not for judgment. So group, based on the result, divide the class into mastery and non-mastery groups. 80% considered mastery. So pag makita na nimo ang results sa ilang quiz, then imo silang bahinon. Syempre na magitaas og score, din ay low score. So ang taas og score mao siyang mastery, then ang low score na mao nang enrich and correct. Give enrichment instruction to mastery group. Give corrective practice or drill to non-mastery group. So we say that ang mastery group kay dapat deepen understanding and extend their learning beyond the basic concept. Then ang non-mastery group kay need yun mo siya instruction or including practice and drill activities to address the areas where they lack understanding on the pretest. And then the monitor student progress, vary amount of teacher time and support for each group based on Monitor student progress, vary amount of teacher time and support for each group based on the group size and performance. So we say that the teacher actively monitors student progress in both groups. So proceed the post test. Give a summary test for non-mastery group. So ang mga non-mastery group, taganin mo siya o quiz or something summative test. Then assist performance. At least 75% of the students should achieve mastery by the summative test. So, ang gipasabot ani, kay at least 75% ng mga estudyante nga dapat ma-achieve nila or ma-master nila ang summative test. Then, reteach. If not, repeat procedure starting with corrective instruction. Then, D. Systematic instruction, Thomas Good and Jerry Brophy in Orsten and Hanskin 2018. Systematic instruction, Thomas Good and Jerry Systematic instruction, Thomas Good and Jerry Brophy in Orsten and Hanskin 2018. So, ang iyang review is review concepts and skills related to homework, provide review exercises. Development, promote students' understanding, provide control practice. Assess comprehensions, as students provide controlled practice. Safe work, provide uninterrupted safe work. Accountability, check the students' work. Homework, assign homework regularly, provide review problems. Doon na, ang homework is mag-assign ka lang mga assignments nga ilang ansiran silang balay. Siyempre, homework yan eh. Special reviews, provide weekly reviews to check and further maintain and enhance learning. So, taga weekly, mag-review gid mo nga aron ma-check nimo or ma-maintain nila or ma-enhance ilang mga learning. Teaching learning environment. In the choice of the teaching learning methods, equally important is the teaching learning environment. Adequacy. This refers to the actual learning space or classroom. This refers to how well the physical learning environments student needs. Apil na diri ang kadakon sa eskwelahan o syempre pag gamay ang eskwelahan dili gid ang mga student comfortable so magkabangga student dapat sakto gid ang eskwelahan like luag siya na then apil na ang suga kay pag walay light di ba ngit-ngit ang classroom. Then ang naghimo sa eskwelahan dapat i-sure niya nga safety ang eskwelahan. Safety kay pag dili safety so mga tagot gid ang mga materyales sa eskwelahan. Then diri pod sa adequacy naa gid na TV kay karon syempre kanang mag-report na ta ginagamit na binato ang TV technology kadali ra gid siya i-present. There na gid ang pamaagi sa pag-report or pag-discuss sa teacher. Ginagamit po nila ang TV, mag-present sila there og PPT, mag-discuss sila there na gamit sa mga student. Suitability is relate to plan activity. Ang mga learning activities sa student dapat suit sa age kay syempre maghatag kag mga activities or discussion nimo sa ilaha then pang college so di gid kasabot in time gitudloan kay grade 7 tapos maghatag kag college nga pang topic sa ila di gid sila kasabot kay syempre high level naman gid na di ba pag grade 7 ang gitudloan magid nga ma-discuss dapat suit gid sa ila or suit pud sa ilang edad. Then dapat og maghatag kag mga discussion or activities as a teacher need na to relate ang topic sa cultural background, economic situation, and also ilang beliefs sa religious para ensure nga relevant and effective. So, di ba pag makabantay mo pag ang teacher mag-topic siya og like relate gyud sa cultural or mga beliefs kay ang mga student mo focus gyud siya paminaw sa imuha dili sila maboring mga maminaw sa imuha. Mao na ang suitability. Efficiency is this refers to operational and instructional effectiveness. This refers to the effectiveness of teaching and learning. It means that the learning environment should support smooth and productive instruction. while maximizing available resources. Economy. This refers to cost effectiveness, how much is needed to provide instructional materials. This refers to the cost effectiveness of providing learning materials. It's about finding the best balance between quality and affordability, ensuring the resources are efficiently without compromising the learning experience. Yes. Assessment and evaluation. Learning occurs most effectively in
Go.
assessment or evaluation. Learning occurs most effectively when students receive feedback, when they receive information on what they have already and have not learned. Self-assessment, through which students learn to monitor and evaluate their own learning. Ang example ani is essay. Syempre, pag essay, di ba, own understanding nato, mo nang example sa self-assessment, ang essay, self-understanding nato. Then, ang per assessment, in which students provide feedback on each other learnings. So, syempre, by partner, then magbuhat mong essay, then mag-exchange mo sa imong katapad sa imong gibuhat nga essay, then tan-awon nimo if ahay mali, if ahay kulang. Syempre, i-judge din mo siya, dili ka nang judge nga nice way ha, dili ka nang imo siya inon nga, ay, bati man na tanan, ay, kuan man na, mali man na, dapat inani nimo siya kanan nga. Okay na iyang introduction, need lang siya, na lang siya idugan gamay, para perfect na yung introduction, mo nang per assessment, maghatag sila og kanang feedback each other mo nang per assessment. Teacher assessment, in which the teachers prefers and administers tests and give feedbacks on the student performance. So ang teacher gyud siya gyud ang maghatag og summative or quiz sa mga student kay aron der makita sa teacher if nakasabot ba sila sa discuss sa teacher. The assessment may be formative, providing feedback to help students learn more, or summative, expressing a judgment on the student's achievements by reference to stated criteria. Application of the fundamental components to other curriculum designs. While our example refers only to designing a lesson plan, yes, lesson plan is a mini curriculum. Similar components will also be used in making a syllabus for teaching higher education courses or other curriculum projects. Ang example ni is lesson plan kay as a teacher, nagid sa syllables nga need na to maghimog lesson plans kay teaching in higher education course or other curriculum projects. Ang sulod sa lesson plan maning major components of a course design or syllables maning intended outcomes or objectives, content or subject matter with references, methods or strategies with need resource, evaluation means of assessment. That's all. Thank you.